problem, or a lot of people that try and hide it, that have used and have come clean and have relapsed, and yet they will swear to you by the earth that they no longer use. It's so sad, because a person that does that is never going to recover. If you're still using and you're trying to hide it from people that you know, or hide it from another addict, please realize that's not the way to recovery. You're never going to get clean. You're really not. You can't fool everybody, especially ex-addicts. An ex-addict is going to know that you're still using. Denial is something that obviously will keep you from recovery, and you will never be able to get where you're supposed to be. I know it's hard to admit it and to say, I'm an addict, I have a problem, I need help. I understand how hard that is, and not everybody can do it. But then if you can't ask for help, at least try to do it yourself. At least fight it. Stop denying it. Admit it to yourself that you have a problem. Have a problem. Be cross with yourself when you relapse. It's okay. Be cross with yourself. But don't try and hide it, and don't lie about it. Because a lot of us that speak to our addict friends, that these guys that are still pretending like they're clean, and yet they're not, and we know that they're still using. It doesn't help you lying to us. How are you benefiting? We can see the changes in you. We can see the difference in you. We can see the short tempers, and we can see the weight loss, and we can see the rings under the eyes from lack of sleep. We can see all these things. We know that you haven't stopped using. Don't try and hide it. Rather face it. Face it and say, I'm struggling. I used yesterday, I used today. I'm struggling, I just can't seem to do it. At least you will have that outlet, and you'll be able to speak to somebody that understands. I don't mind speaking to any addict that is struggling. I really don't. And give my point of view. Like I said, I can't tell you how to come clean. I can't give you the golden rule of what you need to do to be able to stop. But I can be a friend, and I can be support to you, to tell you that it is possible. And if you fail today, try again tomorrow. And tomorrow if you fail, try again the following day. Just don't give up. And while you're in denial and you're hiding it from people, that is giving up. That is really giving up, because you're not letting anybody know. So you're thinking you're getting away with it, and you're not getting away with it. The only person you're harming in the long run is yourself. And then more than that, you harm in relationships. Because basically you're lying to people. They know you're lying, and you keep on lying to them. Now, like I said, I know people that's doing this, and I'm asking you, just stop it. Come to terms with your addiction. Realize that people know that you are still using. You can't hide it. So face it. And only when you face it will you start to find a way to recover. I understand this thing of, but I can't do it. I've tried. I'm struggling. My goodness, like I say all the time, I struggled for 20 years. I tried. And for 20 years I failed. But eventually I stopped. And I stopped when people knew. And I knew I couldn't hide it anymore from anybody. I had to face everything that had gone on. I had to face the pain of my past. I had to face the uncertainty of my future. And I had to just take it and say, this is it. Now it's happening. Now I'm living for me and starting my life. So if you're in denial, stop it. That's all I can say. Just stop it. If you need somebody to talk to, if you need some motivation or inspiration, or if I can help in any way, feel free, drop a comment. I will get back to you. Drop a comment and we can chat a little bit. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not a psychologist. But I have a couple of insights, and I do understand. And that might be what's best for you. So please drop a comment. Those of you that are here for the first time, subscribe to the channel. And then also send it out to people that need to know what an addict feels, how an addict is. And send it out to those that are actively using but want to recover. And then send it out to those that are in recovery and struggling. I hope that you just continue watching. I'll keep posting videos, whether it's about my life or whether it's just about addiction and recovery in general. I will keep posting. Thank you once again and have a wonderful day. Cheers.